Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Rampage, and I just wanted to make this video just because, I don't know, I wanted to let you guys know why I haven't really been uploading much. But, yeah, I look like shit. I haven't actually slept yet. It is 8 in the morning, 8 AM on a Saturday. But yeah, essentially I haven't really been uploading because I haven't really felt the need to, or, I don't know, just the motivation to be like, oh, I want to sit down now and edit and all that sort of stuff. So it's not because of my course. It's not because of that. I have plenty of spare time. I could have completed my game by now, but I ran into a few issues with Maya, Autodesk Maya, which is basically an editing software that you can use to create objects or game objects or characters and stuff like that. You can even create a game in there if you really wanted to. Obviously, you can't use like scripts and shit, but yeah. So essentially, I had an issue where Maya wasn't exporting my files very easily, or it would export them, but it wasn't in, I don't know, it was either corrupting them when they were being exported, so Unity, which is the game engine I'm using, couldn't recognize the files. So I was like, fuck, if I can't use Maya, then I'm basically screwed. So I had that issue, like a constant issue, for about, I'd say a week and a few days. And, you know, the following lesson I was like, hey, I'm having a few issues with Maya. It's not exporting my files very easily, or it's, Unity isn't recognizing my exported files. And they basically said, uninstall the program and reinstall it. I was like, okay, I can do that. I went to uninstall the program. It, went through its thing, uninstalled itself. I'd go to the installer, which was like a 800 kilobyte file that would be like, oh, you want to download this software, we'll download it and install it for you. It took about 30 seconds to go from 1% to 100%, and then I was like, okay, so maybe the cache files are still located on my computer somewhere. I tried to find them, had no idea where they would be installed. I tried looking in my documents because they could be in there. My downloads folder, like the actual dir, the directory, or the compress folder and all that sort of stuff, wasn't in there. I also tried looking for it in app data, wasn't in there either. So I found it really strange because when it was installing, it was like, okay, yep, it'd finish in about 10 seconds. I go to open up the program, it wouldn't work. So I was like, what the fuck is happening? Does it, when that download is finished and the program is installed, does it automatically delete the data that you downloaded or convert it into the actual folder structure? I have no fucking idea. But I found that was kind of annoying and extremely inconvenient. So essentially, I just downloaded the actual 1 gig file or 1.2 gigs or whatever the hell it is, that installer, because it's like, yeah, fuck it. If I could just download it and just install it straight away, it should be fine. It was. So yeah, I've just been fucking around with it for now. But essentially, it's come down to laziness in terms of why I haven't really been uploading, as well as why I haven't actually finished creating all of my objects for my game that I'm creating for my Cert 3. Yes, yeah, I think it's a certificate 3 in games design. So yeah, that's essentially why I haven't really been doing much, purely based on laziness. It's not because I don't have any time to do anything. I got all the time in the fucking world, mate. But I just haven't really been motivated enough to actually create videos. Now, on the subject of videos, I'll just move over a little bit. I've sort of started to make a few videos for Bago Games, and it'll either come down to video reviews, first impressions, or just like Bago rant videos where I just talk about stuff that happened in the news and stuff and give my opinions on it, that sort of thing. I really want to do that, but it's something that I want to talk about with Metal Gear Solid 5, but I need my own gameplay. I don't have the game, but, I can't talk about that specific game and then not have gameplay for it. It's not like my videos where I don't give a shit what gameplay I use. or, you know, if I'm talking about a different game, I don't care what the gameplay is in the video. But for something like Bago Games, like where I'm actually writing for them and stuff like that, and I would expect, if anyone would come to me and be like, oh, I want to make a video on Bago Games or whatever, I would expect that the video would have gameplay about the topic that you're talking about, unless it was just some random topic, right? But yeah, so I don't know how I'm going to do that. I also want to do a video on Uncharted. I totally forgot what the video was. I recorded it like 3 weeks ago. I have the recording on my computer, just don't have gameplay to back it up. I have a PS3, I have the game, I just can't record it, you know? So, yeah, I'll be saving for like an Elgato or some bullshit like that. It'll probably take me a very long time. I'll probably see the Elgato next year at the rate I'm going, but I don't know. Yeah, so I would really like to record some console gameplay as well, or console playthroughs, or, you know, do console reviews or whatever, but I just have no means to record it. I have means to record it in standard definition for, say, Xbox, but I don't have the standard definition PS3 cord, so I can't really do that. But yeah, if I talk about what topics I want to do for my own channel as well as Bago Games, I told you the Bago Games ones. I don't know whether I'm going to do a weekly series. I really want to, but I have to have that drive to do it, and I don't have that right now. Like I got asked to review Life is Strange over 3 months ago. Now, it's not that I don't want to do it. It's just I don't have the need or have the drive anymore to do that. And that's basically why I stopped doing first impressions, reviews, and stuff like that. I've said this before, I have several review copies on my Steam list. I just don't have the motivation to play some of these games and review them. A lot of them I would really love to finish, but it comes down to, I don't know what it is. I don't have the motivation to do it. You know, and I have the same issue with my current course. You know, I really want to finish it. I'm not failing in any fashion, but it's just taking me ages to do things. And I don't want to have that mindset. I don't want to be in that situation where I'm constantly thinking of why the fuck am I not doing it? You know? Now, I don't know whether it's got something to do with depression or some bullshit like that. I don't feel depressed, but I feel, whenever I wake up, I feel extremely tired. It doesn't matter how, you know, if I slept for 10, 20 hours, it doesn't fucking matter. But when I wake up, I feel extremely tired. And that's, you know, part of the reason why I have, like, red lines around my eyes. I haven't gone to sleep, so it's probably made it worse. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling there. But, you know, it is a bit annoying. Like, I'd really love to keep, you know, editing videos, making videos and stuff like that. I still want to update you guys on the progress of my video game that I'm making for my Cert 3. So I'll get onto that next week, because I do want, over the weekend, I do want to make more objects, put more objects in my game world, and then texture them. I'm not even going to start on texturing. You know, I'm having a few issues with texturing, especially with cylinders. Fucking hell. If you don't know why, it's not like, oh, you can grab a texture and, you know, wrap it around a cylinder. Can't fucking do that. It's just, well, you can, but it's really strange to do it. I'll keep that for one of those videos. But yeah, okay, so if I talk about what videos that I want to upload on my gaming channel as well as my news channel, next week I will start to upload more news videos and stuff like that. But seeing as I haven't done any news videos in such a long time, I'll probably end up doing just, you know, I don't know, those videos where I started to do like several topics in one video, but give my opinion on it. I'll probably start doing that for like a whole bunch of them for the first like couple of weeks, because I haven't made a video on my news channel, I think, since August 17th or August 28th or some bullshit like that, something like that anyway. So there's a lot of news to cover, and yeah, I don't know. I'll probably start to do like gaming news and then tech news like on separate days, but it hopefully will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But if I don't do it then, or hopefully do it once or twice a week. But as for my gaming channel, currently I'm still working on uploading. It's taking me so long. I don't know why this shit takes me so long to fucking upload, but I'm uploading Witcher 2. I'll hopefully get that shit done by the end of this week, because I really want to start uploading my Witcher 3 playthrough. I finished that game months ago. Like, I've finished that game. I started playing it day one, you know? Yeah. So, hopefully I'll get that finished within this week. There's 7 hours of gameplay left. Obviously it's going to be cut up and shit. I'll just start pissing out videos for The Witcher 2. Just because I want it finished. I want it, you know, completed on my channel. I don't want it to drag out any longer than it already has. I will constantly, I'll still upload Life is Strange, so I'm just about to finish episode 3. I'll start episode 4 after episode 3. And what else do I have on my channel? Give me a second. Yeah, that's about it, I think, right now. Okay, so, yeah. Witcher 2, Life is Strange. I'm also playing Mad Max right now. I actually just stopped playing it a couple hours ago because I realized that it was like 3 in the morning. I should probably stop making loud noises. But yeah. So Mad Max will start today. Yeah, I'm not really going to give my impressions on it because I have made a video on that. If you haven't seen my impressions on it, then I'll link it in the description. I also did a benchmark for it. It didn't end up being the video that I wanted it to be, because originally I wanted it to be a comparison between the performance on Windows 7 to Windows 10, but then it sort of, I realized that for some reason NVIDIA Shadow Player was performing extremely weird on Windows 7, like it was stuttering for some reason. Like, the game already stutters when it saves, but it was adding to that. It was just stuttering for no apparent reason. Like, it would be like around 110 frames per second. It would drop to about 53, and that sudden, you know, decrease in frame rate is extremely annoying. I also noticed that whilst recording. I'm back on Windows 10 right now. Yeah, like, I've been recording with DxTory, right? Locked with VSync at 60 frames per second. Simply because I really hate the save stuttering shit. Like, it doesn't help if you're getting around like 190 frames per second and it drops to, I don't know, 70 or 60, sometimes even below that, when it saves. It's extremely annoying, and I found that for some reason when I enable VSync and, you know, I get to a save section, or it just saves out of nowhere, it only stutters about 3 to 6 frames rather than, you know, 30, 40, 50 plus frames. So I started to play with VSync on. So yeah, I'm recording at 1080p, 60 frames per second at, I think it's 20 megabits per second with DxTory, and it's looking pretty good, not gonna lie. You know, Shadow Play, I could use that, but I don't really want to, because for some reason when I'm recording with Shadow Play and at 1080p, it still has like artifacting, so I don't like using Shadow Play for 1080p. But if I'm doing a benchmark or whatever, I will use Shadow Play for that. But I don't know, I've been talking for a while now. Hopefully you get the idea. And yeah, hopefully I can still upload shit. I might get a few news videos out there during the weekend, so it's pretty early right now. So as I said, it's 8 in the morning. It's 8:20 a.m. right now. So yeah, see you guys next time. Peace out.